least everybody's driving slow.
Start stopping for you.
Yeah. Shady Road ain't too bad. All right, I see we got some people starting to get in here. We're between Forest Hill Road and Byram, heading south on Terry Road. Thought we'd get out for a second, get a little live video, show what it looked like over here on this side of town. Y'all watched my videos from the car before, you know my car is a little loud, so bear with us. Yeah, Terry Road, it looks like hell, but there seems to be a nice carve out, you know, where cars have been driving up and down, which is more than I can say for the neighborhoods. But when you need bread and milk, you need bread and milk and eggs. Kidding about the bread and milk. But Crystal's definitely not kidding about the eggs. Everybody seems, I'm gonna jinx it. Everybody seems to be driving really slow and being courteous out here. We're only going 15 miles an hour. I'd rather it take a little while longer than not get there at all. I'm worried about this hill up here. The car's rear-wheel drive. There's literally an icicle hanging down over my rear view. I got a backup camera over my tag. There's icicles hanging down. All right, the ice is really hard right here in the shade. Might need a Charger going faster than they should. Shocker. Alright, this will be the fun part here. See if we can get this thing up this hill here. Trying to give it as little gas as possible. Looks like the road's pretty well melted right here, so we should be alright. I got Santa Claus in the car with me and he's telling me to slow down. He's probably right. I ain't never seen my fellow South Jacksonian and Byram drivers go this slow. It was a couple years ago, about three and a half years ago, there was an ice storm around January 1st or 2nd or week after Christmas, whatever it was. Car came through here past me, going full speed ahead, lost control, and plowed into these water pipes here at the entrance to the apartments. I've never seen a car come to a stop so quick. It would basically hit a brick wall. A Cadillac, nonetheless. I said something about it on Facebook later that day, and the guy's friends were like, he had a medical emergency. Hell, I bet he did. He came to a dead stop at about 80 miles an hour, hitting these pipes right here to the right, sticking out of the ground. I'd have had a medical emergency too. So the Vowells in Byram is open, by the way. We called. They said they were going to be open till about 4. They may be out of everything.
Wal-Mart open.
I'm not sure if Wal-Mart's open or not. They were closed yesterday, and I mean, I can't imagine them being open today. The roads are worse today than they were yesterday, from my understanding. Them folks right there just about slipped and fell in the middle of the road.
Right in front of them. Right in the bottom.
That's scary. Not really any cars behind us. Everybody seems to be heading north up Terry Road.
See if Walmart's open.
All right, we're gonna ride up and see if Walmart's open. The Vowells is open. We're pulling up here to the intersection at Terry Road and Sidewall Road in Byram. Walgreens is closed. McDonald's is closed.
New China Buffet says she's open.
Yeah, the China Buffet is open in Byram. I'm gonna tell you one thing about foreigners, whether it be gas stations, restaurants, they have a different work ethic than we do. If they can get there, they gonna open. I guarantee, I bet you $1,000 right now. There's a gas station down here on the right called Byram Gas. It's owned by some Indians. Bet you $1,000 it's open. If they're alive, it's open. I'm saying that respectfully. It would do us some good as Americans to have that same work ethic. I'm sure some of y'all are commenting and whatnot. I cannot read the comments. I will get back to you later. I've lived out here since the summer of 92. We moved out here in like May of 92. And, it was a summer of 91.
No.
92.
June of 92.
June of 92.
June the 2nd.
June 2nd, 92. I've never seen it like this. I've seen snow. I've seen everything. But I ain't never seen it like this. I mean, obviously, I'm 43. If you're my age, I assume the same way. You've never seen this 2 days in a row. It's never snowed here 2 days in a row. I guess the car wash is closed. Being facetious there, I know the car wash is closed. All right, we're pulling up here on Walmart. Walmart is closed. I need to get a picture of this. Get your camera out. Look at this, y'all. Have you ever seen a Walmart that was quote unquote open for business but closed? This is the Walmart in Byram. I want to do some donuts so bad. Let's see if we can get up this hill here. All right, we made it. Hopefully BPD won't give me a ticket for running that stop sign. I kind of stopped. I know y'all are as bored as I am if you're watching this. I appreciate y'all sticking with us. We got almost 200 viewers in here. We had over 200 when we started, so. For what it's worth, I'm on a 30-day detox, healthy living challenge. I'm 21 days into no alcohol. And I honestly think that surviving a snow and ice storm with no alcohol should count as double days. This should count as, I should be at like day 30 right now. But being trapped in the house with nothing to do is alcohol worthy. And speaking of which, the liquor store in Byram is open. Again, owned by Indians, so I had no doubt that the liquor store was open. They have a different. They just have a different work ethic than we as Americans do, for the most part. Very slushy through here. You want me to drop you off? All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna get out of here.
we'll get back on here in a bit. Y'all stay safe.
Lunch. Tell you, I bet you that keeps them open.
We're live. You need to talk. We're live. The South Jackson version of Ice Road Truckers here. Should have gone around the other way. So if you're getting out today, Vowells in Byram is open. They do have some stuff, but I'm telling you, it was a scramble on eggs. You had to kind of mix and match and make your own dozen eggs. There's a lot of them that were cracked and broken and whatnot. We were able to get everything we needed, but the meat selection is pretty much all gone. There's a few little odd and end things, but they did have milk. They did have cheese. They did. I didn't see bread. I didn't need bread, so I didn't check. A bunch of dry goods. So, I mean, you know, worst case scenario, if you need to get to the store, they said they'd be open till around 4. Or until they run out of everything that they need. But it was packed. And Wal-Mart's closed out this way, so if you need anything, there is an option. We're heading back to the neighborhood. We're leaving Byram, heading back towards Forest Hill Road. Thought I'd let y'all see what the roads were like heading back this way, in case you were thinking about getting out. I wouldn't recommend it unless you had to, but Terry Road is not as bad as I thought it would be. Pizza Hut's closed. Pretty much everything's closed. Some of the convenience stores are open. They may all be open. I didn't ride around and check them out. I know the big Exxon on the corner in Byram was open. I know the liquor store was open. I saw that the tobacco store, the new tobacco store next to the Steak Escape was open. Again, Wal-Mart is closed, but the locally owned store, Vowells, is open. Tell you what, hate to see people walking down the road. You want to ask them if they need a ride, but you don't want to be that weirdo that asks somebody if they need a ride and they throw something at you. Tell you what, this is the first car I've ever had with seat warmers. And it's looking like a very wise investment at this point. All right, so we're coming over the hill right here, right as you leave the Byram city limits and go into Jackson. I've seen a ton of wrecks here over the years. Dashing through the snow. There's Michael Applewhite's shop there, Shirt Shop Graphics. He is obviously not there today. We're leaving Byram and heading into the city limits. So if y'all didn't know, this is the city limits here. So when I say I live in Jackson, I live in Jackson. Somehow that became a badge of honor or something. They're going to either get off the road or the cars coming are going to stop. One or the other is going to have to happen here. You know, the car that just passed us literally has one little spot cleaned out on their windshield to see out it. You know, don't be that guy. Clean your windshield at least all the way if you're going to get out in this. There's a little bit of snow on the bottom of mine, but I'm 6'3". I can see well over it. And I can see all the way to the left, all the way to the right. But clean your whole windshield if you're gonna, so you can at least see all the way around you. Brooklyn Hills 2 entrance there. The main road isn't bad, but the neighborhood roads are rough. Our driveway, I know, was a lot slicker today than it was yesterday. I know this is a riveting video here, but I know some of y'all may have been thinking about getting out and didn't know what the roads look like, so I figured I'd be the crash test dummy for you. Alright, I'm not going to show y'all exactly what house I live in, so I'm going to sign out of here. Y'all be careful out there.